social media I grew up with, and the one that you guys grew up with, was about email marketing. Get as many followers as possible, and when you post, a percentage of them will see it, right? Same like email marketing. Build a 1 million person mailing list, email out, morning brew. Get as many people as you can, and 30, 40, 50, depending on 15, depending on how good your email is, will open it, and some will act on it. Same with social. I amassed a couple million followers on Twitter, and a certain percentage would see it, and some of them would act on it. Now we live in a world where it's not about building the following, it's the individual pieces of creative being good and finding the audience. That is profound. Massive change, and should give everyone who's listening a lot of excitement, because it's a level of meritocracy, a start over. Everyone who's missed it hasn't missed shit. They literally can go make a poker video right now for 49 seconds, and they're a year away from making a lot of money being a poker influencer. That's insane.
Do you think there will be social media companies that pop up that fill the gap that are AI generated, AI recommended content? It'll just be your friends, like Facebook and Twitter and all these other social media companies used to be?
Do I think that because we'll go through an era of this, that the pendulum will swing? Yeah. Of course I do. Now, I think that's being serviced right now by text message groups and WhatsApp.
Things go down the group chats, absolutely.
Yeah, group chat is that. Like, by the way, that's why Snapchat crushes. Like, for the youth, it's Snap, and then people go to iMessage or WhatsApp, depending if they're international, or Telegram, or right? Like, that's the game. Like, what the small social network is called your 7-person Sixers group chat that all you are gonna be talking about tonight, frustrated because you're down 3-0 after the game's over.
We'll see about that when this comes out. I'm sure the Sixers will be cruising to the finals. While we're on the topic of TikTokification, Biden just signed a bill banning or requiring ByteDance to divest from TikTok. Let's just say in the hypothetical scenario, TikTok does go away within the next 12 months. Who are gonna be the winners and losers in this new paradigm?
I'm not sure, but here's my hot takes. I don't love to predict, which is why there's not a lot of horrible receipts for me out there. Like, I try to wait for things to happen, but here's my feeling. One, I think that's gonna happen, which is wild. So that's an enormous, it's one of the biggest resets of attention we've ever had. Usually it's gradual. When we went from the radio to television, it was gradual. When we went from the television to the cell phone, it was gradual. This is gonna be a shock of an ungodly amount of hours of attention having to find new audience. Here are the winners. Meta for sure. Instagram's gonna get a ton. Because a lot of people people are insecure. They don't wanna start building again. So they'll go to the place where they have. So I think Instagram will be a big winner. I think a dark horse winner is X, because I think they're gonna reboot Vine. I don't know that to be true. I don't know anything, but I think it makes a lot of sense. I've been thinking it for a couple of months. Then I did see a tweet from Elon, like Vine, question mark, I don't remember how he did it, but like, it would make, Vine was the one that started this short form movement. I think YouTube Shorts has a chance. And then I think the dark horse, and the one that excites me the most, is the unknown entrepreneur. You've gotta imagine that there's an ungodly amount of fucking kids right now who are working on their TikTok clone to try to capture that. If I was 19 at Stanford or at home in a community college, I don't know, if I was capable, I would be building with the hope, because it's this, by the way, this already happened. It's called India. India banned TikTok. TikTok is not in India. And India had a bunch of clones pop up. Now India is unique because there's a lot of language dialects, you need it. But in the US, I think there'll be 5 to 10 brand new startups that are gonna try to claim it. I think Instagram's gonna come through huge. I think Snapchat, if they got their act together a little bit and got more serious about Spotlight and really made that a bigger part of it, could also pick up a lot. So I think Snap, depending if they do some tweaks, Instagram's definitely gonna get some. YouTube Shorts is definitely gonna get some. And then I think Vine's the other big dark horse.
I do want to talk about another shock to the system as you described it, and that's AI. One of the talks you recently said that what social media influencers have done to traditional celebrities, you think AI influencers are about to do to traditional social media influencers.
Over the next 5 to 10 years.
Why are you so bullish on this new class of influencers, these AI
Because
influencers?
It's already happened. There's a lot of attractive girls on Instagram that aren't real people that are getting brand deals and selling OnlyFans accounts.
So do you think that has a net positive effect on social media? Is it going to be better? A big thing that you preach is authenticity and connecting truly with people. what's it going to be like in 5 years when the people you're authentically connecting with aren't real people at all?
Do you think Santa Claus is good?
I thought you were going to say, is he real? I was going to say, like, yes, I do.
Santa Claus has never given me anything, so I don't think he's good.
Okay. Do you think Spider-Man is bad?
I think he's great. He's good.
Do you think Rocky Balboa is good or bad?
So you're saying
Neutron Rocky.
So I think you're following where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's gonna be. Meaning, like, if we dug up our great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents right now and be like, here it is, they'd be like, this is fucking awful. Like, it is. It's going to happen, and we're going to evolve. Many people thought the television, let me go even further back. Do you know that when electricity was invented, 80% of the people didn't want it in their house because it had demons in it? Demons. Like, we can't leave the candles. The candles are right. This is bad. When MySpace came out, they're like, this is gonna, like, your kids are gonna get kidnapped at the mall if they go on MySpace. Like, we demonize new technologies. What do I think? I think it's evolution. I think it's just part of the game.
Speaking of influencers, recently the YouTuber Marques Brownlee reviewed the Humane AI pin, and he called it the single worst product he's ever reviewed. That sparked a debate about the responsibility of reviewers and the power of individuals to tank a company. What was your takeaway from that whole saga?
Listen, first of all, he's one of my favorite people to watch over the last 20 years. I've watched that kid authentically work. You know, he's got an opinion. Like, I grew up in the wine business. Robert Parker, a lawyer in Maryland, started writing a newsletter in 1982, 84. And literally, when I entered the game in the mid-90s, and then through my entire 20-year career in the wine business, he single-handedly, through his subjective opinion, made or broke tons of wines. So I don't know, like, as long as Brownlee's like actually giving his honest opinion and there isn't some back end deal because he's trying to tank it for so, as long as he's honestly saying like, this is what I believe, well, he's earned a lot of respect and trust with his audience. And I think it's wonderful if it's well intended.
Yeah. Like
when I did Wine Library TV, I did 1,000 episodes. And I also, at one point, had a lot of power. And I didn't love it, to be frank. When I would sit there, about 3 years in, like if I reviewed a wine on Wine Library TV well, it mattered. And if I reviewed it poorly, it wasn't like I could tank a wine, but it wasn't good. And I just remember like sitting just like this is literally how it used to be. I just remember like 1 second before I would be like, hello everybody and welcome to Wine Library TV. I would be like, okay, just like review it. And what I meant to me was like, speak your honest truth. Do you like this wine? Don't you like this wine? Don't think about anything else. Take out all the noise. And that's why it worked for me. Because when later I would go to parties and people were like, how do you like this wine? I would drink and be like, I like it. They're like, oh crap, you like this on the show? Or people would come, like people tried to get me a lot. They're like, what do you think about this one? I'm like, I'm not a fan. They're like, oh man, you said this was, that, you know, and so I think if he really believes it, and I think anybody reviewing makeup or people reviewing Airbnb houses or craft beer, if they really believe it. Now what I see a lot from influencers, especially in the beauty space, they get a little bit going and then they get high in their own supply and they feel their power a little bit and they actually deviate from their actual feelings or they're playing a little bit more of a ego game. That's dangerous.
It's so funny to me because when I inevitably text all my friends, hey, I'm interviewing GaryVee this week. What do you want me to ask him? A lot of them did go to wine, like, hey, give me a cheap $20 bottle of wine. So it's amazing.
I love it.
To this day, like that's still, I mean, yeah, you built up this huge kind
It's also cool, like when I was coming up, when I was your friend's age, like wine wasn't cool like that. And even though wine has declined, and alcohol's even declining with kids, and like it is definitely way cooler than when I was doing it for you. It makes me feel good. It's real. Wine's really cool because it's a farming product. Like unlike a Hershey's bar or poppy bourbon or a craft beer or like toothpaste or a deodorant, you may love a wine this year. So you may love the 2021 version, and then the next year you might not like it as much, and it makes it fun.
Do you think there is an existential crisis for the alcohol industry more broadly now? I mean,
yeah.
Every single trend shows that Gen Z and younger kids are moving away from alcohol at very significant levels.
Not only that, you have cannabis
right.
And like, yeah. Now, I think the world speaks in absolutes. Do I think no one's gonna drink alcohol? No, I do not. Do I also know that even a 5 or 10 macro percent swing down is tough on businesses? Yes, I do. Do I also know that even with let's just make pretend, in 10 years, 10% less alcohol consumed in the world overall. Big number if that was to happen. Still, somebody can start a brand new mezcal or beer or wine and fucking crush. Like it's a big ass number. There's a lot of alcohol being consumed. So I'm not crying for everyone in alcohol. I don't think my dad's liquor store is going out of business. I don't think winetext.com is gonna stop doing well. But in the macro, yeah, there's less opportunity, but the best players are gonna get more.
I wanna shift gears.
By the way, real quick, before you shift gears, I just didn't wanna lose this thought. You know where I think we've really lost our way with our actual opinions? Sports. Back to because we've been yapping about sports. I think the guys and gals on ESPN, on Barstool, on I think they say things they don't fully believe. I think too many sports, because they're just looking for another headline. When they're like, LeBron stinks, I don't know if, I don't think they believe it.
But they found that that's what drives engagement and viewership is having a hot take, and it doesn't matter whether you're right or not, you just have to have a strong opinion. That is what.
That I'm fine with. I have fucking strong opinions. I just think when I watch it, I'm like, I don't think he actually believes that. Like, I don't think he believes that Jason Tatum's a dog.
Iguodala is going to take the final 3.
You know,
the world on the line.
You know what I mean? That's a place where they've really lost their way. I think we, the audience, can kind of feel like 2 weeks ago you said Embiid was the greatest. Now you're saying he's like, it's just, I think they're running out of shit to say. I don't think it's cool to stick on this. Like, one of the things that I always laugh about with my content, because I also talk every day on the internet, is, Gary, you say the same shit. And they're trying to like razz me. I'm like, yeah. What do you want me to talk about shit I don't believe in? Like, yes, there are 45 principles I believe in. Luckily, the world keeps evolving. I believe in attention. I'm gonna be there to talk about virtual influencers, because shit will change. I didn't know virtual influencers were coming 10 years ago. So the world will change, but I'm not gonna change my principles.
So I guess this isn't that much of a gear shift at this point. You kind of segued for me. I want to talk about this label cringe that people have been applying to everyone, from Taylor Swift to the friend who you knew in high school is now trying to become an influencer on Instagram. And some people have applied that label to your content as well.
Of course.
So how do you think about the concept of cringe and how it's become almost weaponized today?
I don't think about it at all. I think about it with compassion. I think if you're someone who weaponizes anything, cringe, luck. I think envy is obvious. And I also think it's silly. I think a lot of it's not even that serious. I think 80% of the people that throw around cringe, it's like banter, like amongst, it's like Sixers, Nick, it's banter. And the 20% that mean it, I feel bad for. If you're running around the internet, replying cringe in the comments to something, your life isn't awesome. It means you're not in a happy place. Like, you're trying to deploy some negativity because you're not feeling good. So 90%, 80%, I'm like in some fucking locker room, like homie, like my boys that I went to Mount Ida College with, they say the worst shit to me in the world, and I get plenty of shit on, it's your boy. Like, so I think 90 of it is just banter, but the 10% I actually view as, if you need to tell Taylor Swift she's cringe in the comments of her latest Instagram post, I just know where you're at mentally, and like, I got love for you, and I hope you get the fuck out of that.
Yeah, I love this concept. There's Cringe Mountain, and there's some people who are on Cringe Mountain working their way up, and the people who are usually commenting in the comment section are at base camp. They haven't even stepped foot on it, so that's just another way.
Yeah, it's just like I get it. Like, this is America. This is humans. This is what the world does. We love to build up, then we love to tear down, but then we love a Britney's back bitch too. So, like, we'll literally go through full, like, look at Taylor. We like literally actually built, the world built her up, then she went through that period where it like literally tore her all the way down, only to build her up to levels that we've rarely seen. And, and then guess what? Then it'll be time, and so like, this goes back to detachment. Like, I think one of the cool things that I'm hoping more people realize, like for me, I'm very grateful that I'm a good businessman, but like, I got fortunate. Like, when I was, like, my whole life, when I was growing up, like, grades were the most important thing. And like, I was bad at that. And so I was told by the world that I was a loser. So I got used to it. Like, somebody in the comments being like, fuck you, GaryVee, is at 40 fucking 8 years old is very different than being 12 and having a teacher saying, you're a loser, you're dumb. Because in the 80s, they weren't politically correct in Jersey. So like, if I was able to handle that shit, you know, and I think about that a lot.
Let's talk quickly about sports. You own a Major League Pickleball team. You're a part owner of a Big Three basketball team, which is that league founded by Ice Cube, and you're an investor in the revival of a slam ball league. What are you seeing in these upstart leagues in sports? Where's the opportunity in sports? Where do you see as the best investment right now?
Great question. The 1982 NBA Finals game, a 1982 NBA Finals game between the Lakers and Sixers in America was not aired in real time. It was on tape delay. The first Super Bowl did not sell out all of its tickets. Me and my boys watched the first UFC pay-per-view because we never thought there'd be another one because it was human cockfighting. The history of sports tells you that new ones pop up and shit changes. When the radio was the primary device of consumption, baseball, boxing, and horse racing were the three most popular sports because they're very good sports to listen to.
Wow. All right, Gary's out till 4:30. I can entertain.
Hey, that's what you said?
No,
Oh, I don't know.
I was just looking for cards.
I just
Jenny, Shet, MJS. Why not, you know?
yeah. Keep them entertained.
What's up, everybody? Dirt Dog, Burge, oh my. Holy smokes.
Hey, Burge.
Some of those cards. Pow, pow, pow. VRA wants to become a wealthful wizard. Guys, I'm picking out cards for tonight's stream. 5:30, VeeFriends.com/live. Don't miss out on all of the action over here. This one's going to Biceptual.
It's the webcam, just so you know.
Oh.
The cam link on this kind of.
It's okay. They can see it. It's Dustin, right? That's right, Burge.
Do that to make it less.
What's up? Wow, so many people here. VRA. Just getting all the good dogs. Because it's National Dog Day. So to all the dogs watching, happy day, happy day.
Dogs love watching live streams.
Guys, if you have any questions about VeeFriends cards, you DM VeeFriends cards on Instagram. Picking out some good dogs for today.
It's a cat.
Well, no, I've got 3. That is a cat. It's a perfect Persian cat. Look at these. Right there. Pow. Does the unrated counter go up or do you have to change it? Or does it do automatically?
It does it automatically.
Wow, that's cool.
You can watch here if you want to see the actual real time. There's a like 6-second delay there.
That's pretty sweet. Pristine label. Happy National Dog Day. Jenny, we'll see you soon. Burge, Dirt Dog.
Jen and Henry.
VeeFriends.com/live.
They don't pin that.
Just looking for all the good things to bring. Viva Las Vegas!
There you go.
Squad, squad, squad. I cannot bring everything. I have to be selective. Selectively permeable. Ooh, that's a big one.
That's what she said.
Dustin. Chat. Guys, who here likes VaynerMedia?
Love it.
Anyone else think that Checkers Chicken should be renamed Gary Vaynercluck? He said he doesn't want to do it. I said, what are you, chicken?
Checkers chicken, the only chicken.
Yeah, diamond hand's hen.
That's a hen.
3, but a hen's just a female chicken.
Is there a rooster?
No?
Rooster would be cool. Sorry. Forgetting I'm breaking on the camera.
Mahmood! Appreciate that, chef. For all 18,000 of you guys, what's good? Started streaming 20 minutes ago. He stopped it and came back.
Yeah, he had to go to meeting outside here, so did a little restarting.
If you have that dog in you guys, and join the stream tonight. Ooh! Wow. My gosh. Well, found a good dog. I just don't know if we want to use it.
Looks cool.
Gary likes this bulldog.
I like the way you drew it.
Up to GaryVee now if he wants that in the mystery packs, guys. That's how we do it. I build everything minus the chaser. We had that chaser.
What's a chaser?
Something that people chase when they get mystery packs. So this might be some of the random dog
Oh, I
packs.
see. So it's kind of
One
like,
of like one of the 100 packs tonight has this island dog or this bad bulldog, bad blank bulldog.
you can't say ass.
No. No way. Yeah, it's all about mystery slap packs tonight. Wow, 10,500 in the room. Let's go. 820,000 in the room.
15 million TikTok.
Life in Lego Town. You have to join one of the streams. It's Chloe Hill. Yeah, PS. Oh, this is CGC graded. Actually, not PSC graded, but close. All right, everyone. I think that's it for me today. We're gonna be live in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Crazy. Time flies when you're having fun, and having fun is all that we do on Fanatics Live. So if you want to be a part of fun, look how pretty this was. Ponder from all angles, gift goat, charismatic chameleon, selfless sloth, joyous jellyfish, forgiving horned frog, limited monster.
You don't want to get that one reslapped?
We will eventually, but he just keeps it for now. It's too much work.
These are part of it too?
Nah.
Oh.
Put them back in the box. Herm. He's the clown. Herm's the clownfish. Herm. That gift code's not going in though. Ricky Bobby, Four Bros, Goosebumps. People just go in and out of TikTok like crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they just scroll, right?
sometimes you do it by accident too.
Vince,
You don't mean
Nico,
to do
1K, J155, and wow, Jenny. Jenny, stay! Pedro, Noah, Alyssa, Leaf, Marco Polo,
Polo, stay.
Derek, comment, Human comment, Ray comment, Life comment, S comment, Nisha comment, 1 comment, I need 1, Adam comment, Long John Shortbread comment, Edward Allen comment, Easy E, Shahidi comment, Ada, Lorraine comment, Mr. Tranquil, comment. Eddie, comment. Wear a t-shirt, comment. Figs, oh, are they seeing it too late?
No, there's a delay, so that maybe they didn't hear
They
me
don't see
yet.
it and they just scroll. Donna, comment. Ada, comment. Vasil, comment.
Looks like Ada
JJ,
did that.
comment. The Sosa, comment. I can't get one comment. Easy E, comment.
Let me make sure.
GB, comment. Tozo, comment. Abdul, comment. L, comment. Mr. comment. Desert, comment. Jen, comment. K-Stu, comment.
It's up to date.
Erzin Can. Marul, comment. Jor, comment. Andrew, comment. 3 Fratelli, comment. Rioli Libra, comment. Derek Landry, comment. Alex the Kid Tiffany, comment. Active Pursuits, comment. Christina Louder, comment. Rosita, comment. Gillen, comment. Desislava, comment. Zenoe, comment. Mark, comment. Nisha, comment. Unique. Jenny, comment. Matt, comment. No one's gonna comment. Matt Blackburn. Mo Rashid, comment. Burge. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a comment from Burge.
Finally.
Stephanie Boyce, comment. Ismail, comment. I want one authentic comment. There he is! Yes, 3 for Tilly. Welcome from South Africa. We are here from New York. That's my one. Regina.
Just so you know, this is all they can see of you.
Yeah, they get to see my...
You're too tall.
3 for Tilly, welcome. I think I did say Regina. Alright, I got my comment. I got my cards. I've got my comment. I've got my cards. There's just one more thing that I need. Everyone watching, come to my stream at 5:30 p.m. ET. 5:30 p.m. Come to my stream if you want to have a fun team. Come to my stream. Come to my stream. It's at 5:30 p.m. 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 My stream is at 5:30. My stream's at 5:30 p.m. If you want to watch me open some cards, come on to my stream. My stream's at 5:30 p.m. My stream's at 5:30 p.m. It's National Dog Day, so we just say okay and open some cards on the stream. On the stream. On the stream. If you want to watch me go live, then go to VeeFriends.com/live. Just join the stream and we'll have a fun time on VeeFriends.com/live. More fun than you know. Watch us on the go. It's more fun than you know. VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com/live. /live. 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 VeeFriends.com/live. Artist Killy. VeeFriends.com/live. If you want to have a good time. VeeFriends.com/live. VaynerMedia.com/live. Thank you.
The reasons I take on the responsibility to talk about the things I'm talking about now, which is like fix your soul, pay attention to your insecurity. I take on the responsibility that people do think I'm cool, and I'm hoping if I spit real shit, it might help someone.
I want to tie in a story so that
I just found more cards. They were in the drawer. VeeFriends cards is all I want. So join the stream and have some fun. VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends card/live. If you want to have some fun, come on and join us. It's VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com/live. If you want to have a good time, it's VeeFriends.com/live. 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 If you want to have a good time, VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com/live. Wow, I'm getting points. Thanks, Chef. Thanks, Dirt. Let's go. VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com/live. /live. /live. 5. If you wanna have a fun time, join us at 5:30. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com/live. If you wanna have a good time, join us at 5:30. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com/live. If you wanna join us at 5. VeeFriends.com/live. If you wanna join us at 5. VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com. VeeFriends.com/live. All right, guys. Appreciate the love. VeeFriends.com/live. 5:30. Peace.
In their six-seat hair salon in Des Moines, Iowa, that her or him are going to figure out what I'm saying here in the next year or 2 or 3, and are just going to put a fucking camera and live stream, and for whatever reason, they are going to become famous, meaning They will make money on subs. They will make money on advertising. They will make money on Johnny or Susan's hair salon merch. They will speak. They will write a book. That influencers, like I wrote in 2008 with Crush It, happened. Live streamers of the mundane, not people that entertain you straight to face while playing video games. No. Everything. Lawn, I've been using mowing your lawn, cooking. I'm obsessed with this one. I think some stay-at-home mom or dad live streaming their 6 a.m. to 8:30 of prepping the whole family for the day is gonna be the show. I just think it's gonna crush. And then they're gonna get a Kellogg cereal deal and a Tropicana orange deal and an Oatly milk deal and a fucking frying pan deal. Like, I smell it. And so how is it going? I am live streaming in my office at VaynerMedia and VeeFriends HQ in Hudson Yards, New York, my table. I am doing literally 12 hours a day straight of meetings. 97% of them are information that can't get into the world. So I am on mute the entire time. So the 100 or so people that watched me sitting in my office for 12 straight hours at mute have built their own little community talking. I try to unmute. Dustin did a great thing for me and added an unmute counter, so that inspires me to unmute a little bit more. I'm figuring it out. I'm doing it because I like to be a practitioner. I just want to taste it. I know that I'm not doing it in a way that can really go crazy like my other stuff because I'm not making for it. I wish I was 2007 Gary and I could just be with them for 12 hours because I have a funny feeling I would have ended up in a really good spot.
Right.
That's not where I'm streaming on 3 services. Just give me a second, Adrian. YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, what is good? In an hour, I'm going live on VeeFriends.com/live. Come and join me. I'm in a meeting right now for VaynerCommerce. If you have any commerce needs, go to VaynerCommerce.com. Shepard, good to see you. Jude, good to see you. River Flows, good to see you. Digital Bestie, great to see you. Justin, not Justin in the mix, I love that. Artist Kelly, great to see you. Pink Flamingo, great to see you. Digital Bestie, RSA, thank you for all joining. Lena Mac, thank you. I'll be back with you in a minute. To him, like, come and check it out. What I'm noticing is for a lot of beginners or even people in the middle, kind of like what GaryVee was when I put it out, where people are like, oh, he's busy. Mm-hmm. There's something that is like inspiring to a lot of people, like, oh, fuck, man. Is he just like does he go to the bath? Like you see it, right? Does he go to the bathroom? Like, why is he not taking lunch? Like, and then of course the people that have been watching from the beginning the last couple of weeks, they're like, no, he's a fucking robot. And like, and what it does, I think, and it would, by the way, I understand it. Again, 16-year-old me who one day dreams to be a great businessman. I do a lot of stuff for 15-year-old me. I would have loved to come home from after school, put that on if I looked up to GaryVee and be like, oh shit, that's what it takes? It's not the fucking, it's not private planes. Yep. It's not fucking the watches. Yep. Oh shit.
I better get to work.
And then, by the way, check this out. That will then help them say, am I up for that? Or should I do something? Like, it's not that I want them to be me. I want them to use me as a proxy to figure out if there's valuable for them. I have no interest in people working 15 hours a day unless they're like me, which is, it is their favorite thing to do in the world. For me, it is my hobby. My profession is my hobby. And if that's not you, then you should only work 7 hours a day. When I don't do things I like, I want to do them for 1 minute a day. And if you don't like your job, you shouldn't work 10 hours a day. That sounds fucking miserable. That's why I got D's and F's. That's why I don't like going to the gym. That's why I don't hang pictures on the wall, because I don't like handyman shit.
Yeah.
Other people can't wait for tomorrow, it's a Friday as we're recording this, to do work around the house. They enjoy it. It's their therapy. It's their ASMR. Fuck that shit. I would rather rip my arm off than fucking paint a fucking wall.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
You know what's heavily underrated too? It's, as you're talking about, you don't want to do these things. It's, if you're an entrepreneur, designing the organization around your strengths.
Oh, that's the only way I've built all my companies.
Yeah.
The first thing I do every time I build a company is surround people with strengths in the things that I don't like to do that are most important. Mm-hmm. We hired a head of legal, Mark Yudkin, who's now my COO, is my fucking brother. We hired him way too early. We couldn't afford him. I went for it. I was like, fuck it, we're gonna need this, and I ain't give a shit. I'm not reading a fucking contract. Are you out of fucking mind?
Right. Yeah.
So
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said this on a podcast years ago. I think someone asked you just straight up, how much money do you make, Gary?
Yes.
And then at the time it was like $5 million or whatever. Like how much, like, And I think I'm not even going to ask you that question. This ties in with the question that you had with My First Million. So they asked you this. Your pod's not live yet with them, but what's the difference between billionaires versus millionaires?
Look, I think there's a lot of differences. I think the one that most stands out for me, or one of the things that most stands out for me, is there's a lot. And it's funny, I'm trying to recall what I said to those guys, and it's not popping up.
You want a hint?
No, I actually don't, because I think it'll be more interesting for you, let alone everybody else. To me, it's their obsession with losing. How much do they love the game, right? Mm-hmm. How purebred are they? Yeah. I think billionaires tend to like it way over the things that come along with it. Mm-hmm. Their tolerance for losing, right? Their self-awareness, putting yourself in a position to succeed, and there's serendipity. There's, do you recognize where the economics are? I think there's tons of people who are millionaires that could have had the potential to be billionaires if they just picked a different genre to put their energy against, a better business model, right? Yep. I think about that a lot. I know I didn't go into that with them. Yep. I think about that a lot. Yep. Those things stand out.
Makes sense. Yeah, what you had said was the willingness to walk backwards.
To go to zero. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that goes back to the love of the game. Yep. I defined it more for them. I think that I'm on that path, and I think whether I get there or not is I could give a fuck. Yeah. Because by the time when I get there, it's not gonna be as cool anymore anyway. Mm-hmm. It's starting to get to a place where people are like, well, that's common. Yeah. And plus, there's so many people claim it that aren't it. Yeah. I'm willing to go to zero. Yeah. And I do think that there is some realities to that. Mm-hmm. I think the risks that are required for the bets that turn out to be those things are sometimes and oftentimes grounded in a Bezos or an Elon or an Oprah willing to take a risk that would have taken them all the way back or zero. And I want the kids to hear this. It doesn't mean they were really going to go to zero, but it was going to mean that they weren't going to make any money for 5 years. Right. I'm definitely in that place. I'm willing to go there, not put myself out of business, but fuck myself up for a good 7 years because I'm not worried about the judgment.
Yeah. And here's what you told them. This is where the 5 million ties in, kind of. You only need your safety net. What's the safety net?
$1 million in cash.
That sounds kind of low.
Well, listen, for people that are very fortunate that have crushed it, for every normal person, they're like, that's an insane amount of money. And I think my normal person DNA is so much greater than my entrepreneur that crushed it DNA that I'm just very aware that $1 million in cash, a lot of people won't earn that. Because don't forget, you got to pay taxes. So I just feel like if I lost everything and had $1 million, and again, we're not playing some weird fantasy game, I'd still be me. I would have just learned whatever the fuck I did to lose it all, which would have been a big learning experience. Right. And I'd still be me. I could turn $1 million into $20 million just flipping shit on eBay.
That's funny. What would you flip on eBay?
I mean, the reality is it goes back to listening. Yeah. I would go to eBay and take a look at trends. I mean, me and my brother AJ were buying video games and vintage rock t-shirts to flip on eBay in 1999.
Oh, those video games.
Think about how right we ended up. And that only happened because you could see the data starting to emerge. I'm not sure if marbles are popping off or scarves or magnets or cocoa melon early collectibles. I don't know what's popping on eBay like that, but I promise you, if I was back to zero and I had $1 million, no question, buying and selling shit would be the first thing I'd go to. Because for me and my skill set, 1 to 5 million would come fastest as buying something and selling it for more.
Got it. I want to talk about VeeFriends, but before we get to that, I remember there was a clip of you talking to another, I'll just call him an influencer. I'm not even going to name names, but this guy was asking, you guys were collaborating. He's like, who works harder, you or me?
Works harder?
Yeah.
And I said me.
You said there's just no way I work harder. And it's 18 hours a day, right? Do you think it takes 15 to 18 hours a day, or is it just more so because you enjoy it?
More so than enjoy it. I think there's, on the record, so as cool as that little peacocking flex is, let there be no confusion. There are tons of people that work 8 hours a day who make more money than me and are happier than me. I'm really fucking happy, but and I mean really fucking happy, but I'm not delusional enough to not think that there's people who are equally, if not more happy and work 8 hours a day, and that's awesome. And by the way, I envy that zero. No, I don't think working harder is like some sort of cool flex. I think it was misunderstood by society. Working harder when you fucking love the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I love when everyone tried to pin me 7 years ago of like, you're the hustle porn guy. I remember that article that was written. And I was like, this is so fucked up. This is so not taking the words out of my mouth, and you're completely taking me out of context. Literally, my first book was Crush It, How to Cash In on Your Passion.
Yeah.
Why'd you take the passion part out?
Yeah.
Because I've been on the record that I did no homework in high school. I don't believe in work if you fucking hate it. I'm actually the most extreme example of all in when you love it and fuck that shit if you hate it. I just told you about the sign thing. I don't think you should work at all if you hate it. I don't know how you're gonna live, but like, you know, like fuck. So no, I don't. Thank you for asking that question, because it's giving me a few minutes to really break this down. I think people continue to not hear me and others on this. Working a lot is only cool if if it starts with you fucking love it, comma, yes. Do I think if you do 100 push-ups that would be better for your physique than 30? I believe in that. Volume, quantity is not debatable.
Yeah.
So if I versus me, my twin brother who is exactly me, Barry, if I work 12 and he works 7 and we were the same, yes, I would get more outcome. It's the way it is. Yep. Sorry. But all these people that work 10, 12 hours a day to be an entrepreneur, to act cool, all to just make money so that they can go ball out and are living lives where they're fucking drinking a bottle of vodka at night to deal with their pain. That's not happy. That's not good. That doesn't work out. And so no, that's how I don't think it requires hours. I think it requires self-awareness, right? You have to know yourself. Some people don't even have the natural energy to work that much.
Right.
Like that's fucking hard. But I think the energy comes from loving it.
Yeah.
Right? Like I can't run on a treadmill for 20 minutes. This is real now. I really can't. Like fast, right? But I can play 4 hours of basketball straight, which is actually harder on my 48-year-old body.
Yeah.
Because I love it, I go. And because I think running on a treadmill is the worst shit of all time, I can't. This thing is so underrated, bro. This thing is so fucking, bro, this thing is so underrated. And the other one, because now I'm rolling, this thing. I believe when we're dead and we're looking down from heaven, that intuition, the second brain, will be much more understood. No one's talking about it. I can tell you right now, this has made all the good decisions.
Yeah.
This has kept it from being delirious. Yeah. But this has been everything. And no one's, and that's above my pay grade, but I'm telling you, this fucking thing and this fucking thing, both of them, right now by us humans, and we're getting cool now. Like, all right, what's good, everybody? I am excited. I'm excited. It is a good day. Vegan Depot, great to see you. JT Barnett, great to see you. Linda, thank you so much for saying what's up on TikTok. Umino Investo, great to see you. All right, what is good? Cali Cookie Smoke, great to see you on Twitch. Big shout out to the Twitch Mafia. Zinc, great to see you. ZYNQ29, thank you for being in the chat for the first time. All right, now over to YouTube. Bar Locker over at Twitch, what's up? YouTube now, here we go. Jude Chills, Vine Best, what is up, bro? Great to see you. Eric Steffson, great to see you. All right, now over to TikTok. Everybody on TikTok, give me a like and give me a share. Share the stream, everyone. Let me see you sharing the stream, everyone on TikTok. Julia, welcome. Mauricio, BTAC. Maddie G, what is good? Andrew Salta, Artist Kelly, great to see you. Drewski, Diz, Nis, good to see you. Corny, thank you for joining. SS, thank you for joining. English 1964. All right, now to Instagram. Let's go, Mojo. Sports Cards, what's good? Charlito, great to see you. Great to see all of you. Los Pastos, great to see you. I can't clean my screen. It's scratched. I don't have a cover. That's how I roll. That's what I do. Everybody in here right now, I expect for you to show up on YouTube right now in the live stream. Hang out with me in the office all day. GaryVee.com/stream. GaryVee.com/stream. Instagram, get over here. All right, let's go Dirt Dog 365 on the Twitch stream. Witty, good to see you. Burge, always good to see you on Twitch. All right, back to YouTube. Hans Wild, what's good? Define 2000, what is good? Nathaniel Frank, what is up? It's time to give something away. Giveaway time. All right, what do we want to give away? I am giving away something right now. It is going to be a copy of 12 and a half autographed. Flip it on eBay. Do whatever you want. Whatever is good for you. Giveaways only available on the streams that are on my screen. Sorry, Instagram. Get over to... I can't pick you. It's not Instagram eligible. Everybody from Instagram needs to leave and go to GaryVee.com/stream. Because I go on this for a second, but then I'm streaming full-time over here. All right, we're giving away this right now to one of y'all. Big shout out to all of you. Ooh, Petrick G just gave 5 tier 1 subs on Twitch. Big shout out to you. Petra G55. Bright Studios, here we go. Fatima is in the YouTube. She just said that she just came from Instagram. Everybody else who's coming from Instagram that's going over here, give it to me. Funny Cam, good to see you. Summer, good to see you. ATL, good to see you. Dustin, 20, look at my TikTok. My TikTok's not moving. See 33 messages? Thank you, brother. All right, what are we doing here? We are giving away this book. By the way, everybody right now, in unison, on every platform, let's hit the hearts. TikTok, I need all sorts of actions from you. YouTube, Jamie Cortez, love you. Matt Thompson is the winner on YouTube. Matt Thompson. Matt, you're gonna get a DM from Dustin. His handle on YouTube is Dustin, not Justin. Matt Thompson, let's clap it up for Let's clap it up for Matt Thompson. Matt Thompson with a huge win on YouTube. TikTok, I will give you the next gift. If you start pounding the share, the stream, I will give you the next one. Gary McGrath, you could be eligible. Artist Kelly, you could be eligible. Mary S. Vegan Depot is hitting share. Good job. Funny Cam. There we go, Vegan Depot. John H., thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, in unison, Instagram, very good. I see all of you leaving. This is good. I want everybody to leave Instagram and go to GaryVee.com/stream. All of you should be on YouTube right now. I'm seeing it. Good work. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Get coins. There's all sorts of things you can do on TikTok. Arthur, what's good? Get over here right now. Everybody, GaryVee.com/stream. If you just came from Instagram onto the YouTube stream, say just came from Instagram. Retired at 46, Avelino 78. Great to see you. Thank you for being a first-time chat. Now, everybody needs to understand, Twitch can see this because they have it tagged at the top. We can't pin everywhere else, right? That's the only place?
I have it pinned here. You just can't really see the full thing.
Okay, so it's pinned on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh, nice. Everybody click this right now, VeeFriends.com/live. If you like these giveaways, I'm about to do a lot more giveaways on a live stream at the VeeFriends studio. We're setting up right now. It's right out here, Instagram, the green. You can't see it really from the other streams, this camera, but Jeff Pearson, good to see you. Krish Patel, great to see you. Bright Studio, Hayes 420, Norca Rodriguez in the building on YouTube. The Gold Queen, killing it over at Twitch, and now over to TikTok. TikTok, great to see all of you. Mister, good to see you. BC Graphics, Kirby, Kong Zeong, Hi There Spaces, E just joined. Alexis T just joined. Golden Dad just joined. Landshark, Colleen Nicole, Afnan, Oscary, Rafino, City, Andres, Brian Welch, Jason, Panda just joined. Cake Bite just joined. Miss J, Isaiah Carpenter, S for Sparkle, David K, Jesus C, Monopoly Life 007, DG just joined. Jess Z. Why does that happen now?
I don't know.
It wasn't happening before, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to refresh it and see if that fixes it.
Right, because it was working before. They limit the reach on TikTok desktop, by the way. Like, I would literally get hundreds more if I was on the phone, which is funny. Wave Yoga, great to see you from Australia. I need Shane Warren came over from Instagram. Good man. I'm telling all of you, get over here. I can't see you. I love you back, Prince Star, but I'm telling you, please go to GaryVee.com/stream. Come and hang out with me all day. And here's the best part. In less than 45 minutes, I'm switching over to VeeFriends.com/live, where we're going to be giving away a ton of collectibles. If you've got a kid under 10 in your life, if you collect Pokemon, comic books, or sports cards, you need to get over. We're giving away a ton of free stuff. I'm giving away free stuff. I'm looking around. I want to give away something good. I'm going to give away something good. Gotta give it some thought. I have some stuff in here. Look at that WrestleMania thing. That WrestleMania chair. Those are thousands of dollars. Bring me that piece of alcohol right there, the shiny bottle. I should just give away this. What is this, tequila? Am I allowed to give this away? Alcohol? It's a Don Julio 1942. This stuff is serious. Sasha would probably want this. Everybody, if you're into wine, go to winetext.com. All right, back to interacting with everybody. Norca Rodriguez still in there. Jeff Pearson's still in there. All right, back to Instagram. Andrea Battles, good to see you. Grim just joined. Travis just joined. Laureen just joined. Giggle Realm just joined. Dammy just joined. Ela A. The Real Hank McCoy. Alba B. All right, now to Instagram. 2,000 pounds Charlie. Get over to GaryVee.com/stream and you might have a chance to get the Don Julio. All right, Petra's going crazy. By the way, if you want to get a free Twitch sub account, I would highly recommend everybody leaving YouTube, stream, and TikTok and going to twitch.tv/GaryVee. Everybody, do this right now. Everybody put in the chat, twitch.tv/GaryVee. It is time for all of you to join the Twitch army. Download the app. A lot of you should be doing Twitch for your businesses. A lot of you don't have Twitch and you should. Leave now because there is a really nice person, Petra G, 55, is the fucking best and is just gifting people subscriptions. So I think we should move everybody here, all 132 on YouTube, all 318 on Instagram, all 153 on TikTok. Let's all move over to Twitch because Petra is being awesome right now and hooking people up and is gifting. And I've seen Petra gift before. Like, Petra, I don't want to spend your money, so you could stop gifting. Tell me stop if you want me to stop. But there's other people that are going to buy gifts for people. Twitch is like a nice place. Anyway, I love what I'm seeing on Instagram. You are all leaving. Keep going. Leave, and go to GaryVee.com/stream or go right to twitch.tv/GaryVee.
The TikTok one is GaryVee.com/TikTok live.
So to send people to TikTok, it'll go to, if I go to GaryVee.com/TikTok live. All right, a lot of you on Instagram should be checking me out on the TikTok. So Instagram, you could also leave and go to GaryVee.com/TikTok live if you want to come over here. Speaking of TikTok, let me welcome a bunch of people. Francie's here, Abby K's new, Yo Pablo's new, Linda Vaughn is new, Ratch is new, Diva says hello, Caveman and Pimp, Sabrina Bina, Caveman and Pimp giving some roses, Pete, what's up? Andrea giving some love, the Dirty Rooster's in the building, Takota's in the building, Dave Z's in the building. I cannot wait. How many people here have never been to a VeeFriends live shopping show? Say never in all the chats, or say have been. Either never or have been. Everybody answer never or have been. Never or have been. Never or have been on a show. Look at all these nevers. VeeFriends.com/live. Oh my God, I cannot wait. All of you, go to VeeFriends.com/live now so you can download the app. You are gonna be blown away what we're about to do. Pokemon, anime, comic books, family vibes, Disney vibes. VeeFriends is crazy. As a matter of fact, I'm motivated. I'm giving away a VeeFriends card right now. The Courageous Cockatoo, 9.5. Everybody go to eBay right now. Also, good call out. Oh, you just closed it?
No, I just put I was trying to.
Yeah, 212-931-5731 if you have a question. Text me right now. Can somebody in Instagram put this number up and keep repeating it? 212-931-5731. 212-931-5731. Can somebody in TikTok do that? Can somebody in YouTube do that? What's good, Veggie? Great to see you. Joseph, great to see you. What's up, Shady? Good to see you. David H., good to see you. I love all of you. Shady, I'm just hanging, giving away stuff for fun. Why not? 212, there it is. 212-931-5731. 5731. I'm giving this away. Please, everybody, go to ebay.com and check VeeFriends. Can people link the VeeFriends link, if you can, in the chats to show them completed items? These things will stun you in their value. We're about to go live in our show, right in our studio outside my office. All of you have to join your first show. Go to VeeFriends.com/live right now. Download the Fanatics Live app and join us on the show. But right now I'm giving this to Caveman and Pip. Caveman and Pip is the winner. Dustin, not Justin, is about to DM you for your address. Caveman and Pip, big winner on TikTok. Congratulations, Caveman. Congratulations, Caveman and Pip. You just stopped by to say we all appreciate you, and I just gave you a free, valuable collectible because I just wanted to. That's right, Sue in her home. Let's go, Caveman. Big Splitsy, good to see you. Chef Lizette, always good to see you. True Isaiah, great to see you. Everybody get over to Twitch. I've lost count over here. It seems like there's 111, so there's people going over. Twitch.tv/GaryVee. Seems like people have gone over here.
Definitely.
Have people gotten free subs, or did anybody, what, I missed that. Is anybody free subbing? I know you. Diva, great to see you. On Burge, always good to see you. Instagram, you're the odd man, odd woman out. These are live. YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Get your ass over to one of them right now. Close out of here. I don't know why 300 of you are still hanging out here. 250, so that's good. Let's get out of here. Get over to twitch.tv/GaryVee. Lee Becca, good to see you. Turn on notifications on all platforms, everyone. Make sure you're updated. I'm going crazy on streaming. I'm streaming now. I'm back. I'm fucking focused on this, Dust. Mister, we've got jobs in my organizations. Please apply. What you ever see us, Gray? Saps Robot, good to see you. Option B, good to see you. Sabrina, mwah, good to see you. The Kobe slabs were amazing, Fatima. The other day was fun. We're about to give away a ton of free stuff. Rainbow App is giving 100. Rainbow App. Rainbow App. Come on, Dustin. Rainbow App just gave away 100 free subs. Are you kidding me? Everybody just got hooked up by Rainbow App. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm telling you all, get out of YouTube. All 100 of you, get to twitch.tv/GaryVee. TikTok, all 130 of you, get out of here. Leave. Yes, I can sign it for you. Cave just asked, can I sign it for you? Caveman, watch this. Whoa, can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me on TikTok? Can you guys hear me on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, we can hear you. Cave, good news. I just signed it for you. All right. Are you kidding me? Everybody get over to twitch.tv. I cannot believe what Rainbow App just did, gifting 100 subs. Rainbow, I love you. Rainbow, have you joined a VeeFriends stream before? Rainbow, have you joined a VeeFriends stream before? And are you joining us on VeeFriends.com/live? Rainbow, have you ever joined a VeeFriends stream before? And are you coming? I want you there. I need you there. I need you there. Damn it, I have to do my next meeting. This is too fun. I should just become a streamer. Just stream all day. Much love, Gary. What do you say? Love you. Gonna join now? Couldn't see what Rainbow said there. Did Rainbow? It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Are you gonna move it a little bit? Just a little bit. Yeah. Just move that. There you go. What did Rainbow say? Much love, Gary. We will join now. Oh, never before. Rainbow, you're about to be blown away. Rainbow, do you collect anything? You're about to be blown away. Rainbow, you're going to be blown away. All right, lots of fun. Yeah, the hat's crazy. Good to see all of you. Fatto, great to see you. The Smashed Potato on TikTok, good to see you. VeeFriends.com/live. I'm going to be live in 30 minutes. Everybody right now, while I go to mute and show you a video of something else I'm doing, you're going to be able to watch a video when I'm on mute in meetings. But right now, every community member, get everybody to download the Fanatics Live app right now. International, you'll have to watch on desktop. But the app, but international people, we got something coming for you very shortly. So we'll talk soon. See you.
When I figure it out.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've got, through this Act 3 investment company, we've got figured out the most powerful niches of the future. We're invested in Mediterranean. Mediterranean is powerful. It's the #1 diet in the country. We got the dominant brand in that, something called Cava. It's rocking. It went public last summer.
Yep.
You know, it's tripled in price. I've got something in upscale bakery cafe called Tate. It's Middle Eastern infused. It's from the Levant, Turkey, Israel, the North Africa. It's got authority in coffee. It's got authority in baked goods. It's got real chefs. It's powerful.
How many units does that have?
45, DC and Boston, but doing huge volumes. Got another business that is interesting called Life Alive. It's plant forward. It's positive eating. Again, somebody is going to own Plant Forward when 3% of America is eating vegetarian, but 40% want to eat more Plant Forward.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to own that.
How do you define Plant Forward for the ones that don't know?
For us, it's all vegetables. It's vegetables that are sauced in different ways.
Got it.
And so if you want to eat some more of that, and we all do in our nutritional wallet, this is a place to go. And I've got a fourth business. It's a little bit more like Noah's. We were talking about it outside. It's called Level 99. It's 40,000 square feet of challenges. 45 of them, 1 to 3 minute challenges, some physical, some mental, with a farm-to-table restaurant.
Oh, interesting.
And a brew hall in the middle of it.
You know, it's funny. We see a lot of these kind of things in London and
Yes,
UK.
I was just over there looking at them.
Makes sense. I think you're right on it. You look at Topgolf, you look at all this, like it feels experiential dining. Is like I think these models are going to work.
Well, I think
adult Chuck E. Cheese.
I think Noah taught us this. I mean, the bifurcation between dining and entertainment is closing.
Yeah.
And we increasingly want both. And
By the way, it's an OG thing. The Coca-Cabana, entertainment and dining, back to history repeating itself.
Yes.
Like some of the biggest establishments of the last, era or the last 2 eras back were fully entertainment and dining.
The convergence of the two, I think, is also fueled by young people's desire to share everything that they're doing. Of course. So when you go to a restaurant, you go to an entertainment venue, and it's built in a way that people can take photos and put it on their Instagram or their TikTok. Say, hey, look what I'm doing. Look where I am tonight. That's what's driving a lot of the younger generation's desire to go out and spend money. So when you put the two together and you do it well, I think you're onto something.
Gronk, how about for you, brother? Obviously you're off a very fresh moment of a lot of cultural relevance. It feels like you're having like a really great moment. Like, I'm pumped for you. Like, I think, listen, I've hated you most of my life, but that's in the context of like, that's my real passion.
That's
and
good.
I
want you to hate me.
I
want you to hate
that's
me.
Right.
That means I was doing something right.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
You notice how well that hate helped him.
Yeah, exactly. But I've always enjoyed where like you always get a sense of like if you're really passionate about sports and you hate a guy, especially the way I live my life, I've been fortunate enough to get a sense of like, is that a good guy or is that a bad guy? Like, it's really fun for me when I find out an opponent that I dislike is also not the greatest dude. It's like makes it so easy. But when you find out like they're a lovable, good human, you're like kind of just waiting for them to retire. So that's kind of like my journey with you, and it feels very obvious to me what's happening with you. Because I think you have a likability. I'm sure this is why Fox was interested in you of all the choices they could have. I think likability is an incredible God-given gift. You got double lucky with the physical attributes, but I think a lot of people fell in love with you even more this last week. Like with your entrepreneurial hat on, and I'm sure you must have talked to your inner circle this week. Feels like inevitably there's more opportunities than ever for you to do different things. Is that something you're thinking about? Or are the things you're actively doing, like this restaurant, and obviously from fall to winter you're busy, are you busy or are you kind of on the attack for more stuff?
I'm not really on the attack for more stuff. I'm actually very excited to see everything that I'm involved with grow now.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm involved.
You got enough stuff.
Yes, I got enough stuff now. I got plenty of stuff on the table, and when things come to me now, it's kind of like, it has to be like really, really good, and I have to be wanting to be involved in it. I want to be able to love it as well in order to get involved in it, and that's why I started these restaurants as well in Tampa, the drive-through wraps and salads, because I live a physical lifestyle still. I live an active lifestyle, and I love to live a healthy lifestyle as well. And that just goes along with it. You know, I'm always working out still. I'm going to the beach to go play volleyball, doing whatever, and just grabbing a salad or a wrap to go. That fits me perfectly.
Are you good at volleyball?
No, I'm all right, but I just love to do it. I love to stay active. And then on top of it, I'm investing.
By the way, his all
I'm
right is
investing.
I got it.
Dominant.
How tall are you?
6'6",
6'6". He's not good at volleyball.
I mean,
Bullshit.
I'm good at spiking the ball over the net, but
Yeah,
setting the
okay.
ball, like, I mean,
skills.
it's kind of sloppy.
Gary,
I can do
who
it.
would you bet on?
I can do
Bet
it.
on? Gronk versus Noah and Ron, or Noah and Ron versus Gronk?
Well, I don't know if you know this. Noah's one of the great volleyball players in New York. So I would
Really?
actually go
Two-time
Ron.
All-Pro.
Two-time.
Really? We're
So
gonna
I
have
would
to
go
play.
Noah, Ron.
We'd be a good combo. I could play
I don't
front
know.
net.
You may go Noah versus
You can play
Gronk,
back.
but
You
not
got a
Ron.
good head. You can spike right off it.
So you're kind of trying to double down on the stuff you got.
Yes, and then also my dad, he's been in the fitness industry selling fitness equipment commercially and retail for 33 years now. And when I won the Super Bowl versus Seattle, we actually started a little branch off of that called Gronk Fitness.
I remember.
And it was all the accessories that we were selling. It was just a branch off of my dad's. And now we're really got momentum going, and we're going to continuously grow it. And we're having a big launch coming up this September where we have a whole new product line of Gronk Fitness dropping, and I'm super excited about that, and that just fits along with everything that I'm doing. I love to stay active, like I said, love to work out still. My family, they all run the Gronk Fitness business as well, and just G&G Fitness
Yeah,
is
you have
my
like
dad's
795
whole
brothers,
thing.
right?
Yes, I got 4 brothers.
Yeah.
My brother Dan lives in Buffalo, runs the whole Gronk Fitness department. Then my other
Is
brother,
he a Bills fan?
yeah, he's a Bills fan. I
What
mean,
the
we all were
fuck?
growing up. We all were growing up.
Wait, Gronk, I didn't know
Yes.
that. You're a Bills fan?
I grew up in Buffalo, so
Makes
I was
sense.
a Bills fan. But right when I got drafted to the New England Patriots, like I was
That must
not
have
a
been
Bills
crazy.
fan
No shit.
anymore. Like
Of course.
like it just got
What'd you-
zapped right there on the
What'd
spot.
your family do? Did they
Yes.
go with you or stay with Buffalo?
No, they went with me. But my dad, I swear, was secretly like a Bills fan a
Yeah.
little bit. Like he loved when they did well, but he wanted me to dominate the Bills. But then when we weren't playing the Bills anymore, he was cheering for them to do well.
Do you,
because
Gronk, let's actually have
Yes.
a real moment here. Deep down, do you think that your dad, since he was such a real Bills fan, when you guys played the Bills, wanted the Bills to win, but for you to score like 3 touchdowns and have 200 yards?
No. A
He
couple of
wanted
my
the
friends
Patriots
were
to win.
like that though. But my dad was not like that. He
Can you-
wanted
can
me
you-
to win
can
and
you-
have 300 yards, have 3
Got it.
touchdowns still.
So
but
can you give a shout out to those friends? I want their full names because these are real men that I admire.
yes, well, one of them I went to Pittsburgh my senior year, and my friend Barry Layton.
Okay, big shout out, Barry.
Yeah, he's a Pittsburgh fan, and before every game, he would tell me where he was, and he'd go up to the bus. You know how you drive through the parking
Yeah.
lot? He'd be sitting there flicking me off. His friends would be mooning me. He'd be
good.
saying "F you" to me,
I like
and I'd be
Barry.
like, "Dude, you just effed up, brother. I'm gonna fucking score 3 touchdowns on your ass now." And then I would score 3 touchdowns. He's like, "Bro, I hate you. I wanted you to score 3, but the Steelers needed to win." I really didn't have any friends like that in Buffalo, even
Okay.
though I truly grew up in Buffalo, and
Yeah.
Buffalo's my true hometown. There's no one like
Are you
no,
a Sabres fan or you don't like
big
soccer?
Sabres fan.
You
I'm
are.
a huge hockey guy. I'm
Okay.
a big
Never met a
Sabres fan.
Sabres
The
fan.
Sabres haven't been into the playoffs. They're the longest tenured team to not make the playoffs in the NHL. Like,
Okay. I'm back. The meeting went a little bit quicker. I'm so excited. We are only 20 minutes away from the Fanatics live stream. We're going to be giving away a ton of stuff. Law Lord, good to see you. Thank you, Scott. Good to see you on TikTok. Giselle, we are talking about our upcoming show in 20 minutes on Fanatics Live. Go to VeeFriends.com/live to download the app, VeeFriends.com. The Hot Tomboy, good to see you on Twitch. Great to see all the people on Twitch. Big shout out to Rainbow over there for hooking it up. Matt Thompson, congratulations for the win. Good to see you. Still hanging out here. Periscope, Adam Rogers, I love that. Thank you so much, D3 Mayo. I appreciate those kind words. You got to buy your first pack today, Rob, on TikTok. Get over and get your first pack. We have. It's National Dog Day. We have dialed in dog and dogs. We have a bunch of dogs. Oh, I respond on TikTok. Gelo, Gelo. I see you, my guy. Money 3, good to see you. It is a long day, Miss B Lynch. Okay, I can't see the TikTok. Dustin, the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat needs to scroll down. Can somebody tell Dustin? Mike, do you hear me? Does anyone hear me? No one hears me? All right. Everybody get over to TikTok, GaryVee.com/TikTok live. Everybody get over to TikTok right now and hang out in our live and say that you said hello. There we go. There we go. Now I see the chat's being fixed. Thank you so much fixing the YouTube chat so I can see everybody here. True Isaiah, good to see you. Lyrically Games, Bone Thugs and Harmony is always for the win. Lily and Daddy, good to see you. I love wine, Michelle S. Sign up for winetext.com. I'm obsessed with wine. I do wine filming here. You'll see some of that. Let's go, YY. Good to see you in there. Daimonic, yeah, we go to Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. We're bouncing all around on everything. I'm wishing you luck, mister. Goated Monkey, thank you for joining. Naruku Dog Guru, good to see you. What is up, Goated Monkey? We are going to be live on VeeFriends.com/live. Did everybody just, Ben, I love you back. Option B, send it to 10 Hudson Yards, VaynerMedia, floor 25. Go to VaynerMedia.com, you'll find the address. It's not working for my UK number. That's true, Racky. Fanatics Live won't work international. We got an update to that. Just watch us on VeeFriends.com/live, Racky. Just watch today. We'll have an update. User 5750059290785. You're awesome on TikTok. Jesus Arriere, great to see you, my friend. VaynerBot, thank you for giving an update over at Twitch. I am getting excited. Big show coming up. I love your energy back. All right, Dan, fourth platform, thank you. Omega Levine, thank you. TG, what is good? You need to try Plum Jack. Bro, Lily and Daddy, I had Plum Jack Cab the year it came out. I know Ghost Block real well as well. Lily and Daddy, you should have bought the Sadari that we did today on winetext.com. Lily and Daddy, if you know wines like Plum Jack, are you a winetext.com customer? Go to winetext.com. I did that for my dad. It's a crazy service. Can people link up winetext.com? All right, it's time to give something away. We're giving away something for free right now. I'm in the fucking mood. What am I giving away? Dodgers hat. This epic Topps collaboration World Series Mitchell and Ness World Championship 1981 rare Dodgers hat. I'm giving this away, and in case you want to flip it on the bay, bang, the auto. Dodgers hat going up for free right now. Someone's getting this for free. Dodgers hat. This is fun. I agree. Let's go, Dan. Who's a huge Dodgers fan? Let me hear it. And prove it to me in your comment. Huge Dodgers fan, and prove it. Yeah, the auto is fresh. I think I crushed the auto. Thank you for Shepard. I think I crushed the auto. Prove it to me. Who's a huge Dodgers fan, and prove it with your comment. Prove it with Purnell is the winner. Purnell with the Tommy Lasorda. That's what I was looking for. Purnell on TikTok is our winner. Dustin, not Justin. Get over here, Dustin. This man is going to DM you on TikTok. Dustin, not Justin, for your address. I'm going to send it to you.
Not a scammer.
Purnell. Let's clap it up for Purnell. Brady, thank you for tuning in. Everybody go to VeeFriends.com/live. I've got to go to my next meeting. I'll be back shortly.
Last time I saw my quarterback, Willie Tuatama, we were at the spring game at Arizona, and we were like, man, we were so talented. But I was like, sometimes we just love the nightlife a little bit too much. Yeah, we all
no
did.
idea.
Everyone,
you have no idea.
From the linemen to the receivers to the defense to the quarterback. We had a great team in college.
I know football.
We did, and we did pretty well. We went to a bowl game for it was the first time University of Arizona went to a bowl game in 10 years. We won the Las Vegas Bowl, and we went like 8-5 that year. We were like number 22 in the nation.
You guys could have been 11-2 easily.
Yes, we could have been.
If the frat parties
Definitely.
didn't seduce you.
Yes.
So I got a question for you, if I can ask.
Hey, we lived it up.
How did they control you from partying, from playing? When you're playing in a Super Bowl, are you out at night?
No.
Super Bowl?
No, definitely not.
Not
Like,
even
we went to the Super Bowl.
Not
Like
even Gronk.
after we won the AFC Championship game,
the
I
night
mean,
off.
you would go out that Sunday night, enjoy it, but then right when Monday hits, you're back in the building, and then the Super Bowl's 2 weeks later. You're not going out again until after the Super Bowl. So, I mean, that whole persona of, I'm going out every night is definitely false. It's not what everyone was portraying it to be. But I would pick and choose my times when to go out, especially when I was younger, when you could really do it. When you're in your young 20s, 22, 23, you can bounce right back. You can go out Friday night, bounce back on Saturday, play a game on Sunday, and still beat the Jets by 40.
Would you watch yourself? Gronk, what about you? Your personal brand, like you, and then the businesses, different strategies evolved. Do you do your own social, or do you have somebody on your team? How do you think about it?
Wow, that actually is a good point. Myself is a brand. Myself is a business. It started when I was 20 years old and got drafted, to the New England Patriots. And I didn't really realize I was a business until everything starts folding out, everything starts playing. And, you got to take care of yourself. You got to perform on the field. That was the number one thing, for my business, which was myself, my body, my mental, physical attributes, everything like that is going out on the field and performing. And then everything else was coming along, endorsement deals, this offer, go over here, we're going to pay you to go to this birthday party. And then I started really noticing, wow, like I'm my own business. How can I grow myself and all that? And I always knew I had to take care of business out on the field. That was always first. And then everything else will come along. So
I think listen, I'm in the business. We have a sports agency. Actually, we literally just announced signing the New York Jets starting tight end Tyler Conklin for our sports agency, back to tight ends, the Jets and Patriots. To your point, a lot of kids, especially kids now, because they're much more savvy about business and marketing, don't realize, like, if you're not playing well, no one's coming to you.
Exactly.
Like, it's not complicated. Once in a while, someone's attractive enough or goofy enough off the field. Once in a blue moon.
kind of like the DeVito situation.
Yes. Once in a while. But for the most part, if you're going to do business, if you're going to get marketing deals, if you're going to get treated well in these establishments, winning and performing is the cost of entry.
Exactly.
Yes?
You got that right on.
Yeah, and I think
You hit it right on.
even knowing some of the kids we recruited for VaynerSports that ended up, I'm thinking about one guy specifically, great guy. That's why I'm not going to name names, but I think was too ahead of like wanting to do marketing deals and wanting to be an entrepreneur. And I always thought, like, if the kid just spent a couple extra hours watching film for his game on Sunday, all his dreams would come true instead of trying to get all the other stuff before, because it's the foundation for an athlete.
You know, Gary,
Please.
success is the byproduct.
Always.
All the good things that happen, they're a byproduct of the important end. You got to play. When you go out on the field, you got to be great. When we open a restaurant, we got to have food that gets you excited, people that care, environments that engage you. When I go to your nightclubs, I'm not coming for your success. I'm coming because it's a powerful experience.
Oh, I thought you were going to say first girls. Like,
but that's part of the experience, isn't it? Right? Why is he allowing the right women in?
Gronk, why are you doing your own social, or do you have somebody on the team? How do you think about your social?
I can definitely do a lot better on my social, but I never been a guy.
It's a huge opportunity.
It is a huge opportunity, but I never been a guy.
Natural?
It can come natural. It comes natural sometimes, but I've never been a guy that was like, hey, I'm going to explode my brand off of social. I've always like, hey, I'm going to explode my brand of just me being me out there in the public, out there out on the field. What
about now? You're not on the field.
Now, it's kind of like the same thing, man. I've definitely picked up on the social since I stopped playing, but it's still not to the level that it needs to be or that I could go to. But I never really wanted to sell myself like behind a computer, behind a screen, and that's why that's how I always saw it. And if you have a product that is getting talked about without even trying to promote it yourself, I think you have a home run then as well.
I would not do a service to all my buddies that nerd out about football that listen to this show without getting football nerdy for a few seconds. Couple quick hot takes. One. Has there been a day since you've retired? You obviously kind of weirdly retired twice, right?
Yes.
Like, obviously you came back, and obviously there's a lot of circumstances there. That's not what I'm interested in. Since the actual retirement, it seems like you're not coming back at this point. Have you ever woken up and be like, fuck, maybe one more year?
No, not since I retired my second time. No.
How about the first time?
The first time, I always knew I was going to go back to football.
Got it.
Yeah, I always knew I needed a year off. I was beat up, I was banged up, but I kind of started finding new ways. It's kind of like re-innovating yourself. It's kind of like you guys do in the restaurant world. You guys got to react to whatever situation is presented to you. And I knew I had to take a year off of football. I was banged up. I was mentally and physically beat down.
Did you consider retiring the year prior even?
Even the year prior, I almost did it. I was probably about 80% retired the year prior, but that 20% got me hooked to go back.
Got it.
And I'm so glad I did because we won a Super Bowl that year versus in Atlanta versus Los Angeles Rams. But even that year, that was one of my most difficult years. It was 2018, my last season with the New England Patriots. I had a down year. I had about only like 500, 600 yards. And we won that because we came together as a team. And I would say we didn't really have the best team in the league. There's no way. We did not have the most talented team. I had a down year. I was supposedly the most talented guy on the field on the offensive side of the ball, but I had a down year of 600 yards. Like, that's terrible for, the guy that's supposed to be the playmaker on the team. But we came together as a team. We found out ways to win. And also, I would say I found a way to contribute to the team in the blocking game in other ways. And that was blocking. We were running the ball behind me. We're setting up plays where play action, would set me up on a little dink and dong of just going 4 yards out to be able to get a first down. Instead of me going deep anymore either.
Who was the guy that you want to give roses to, that real talk, you feel you were such a tough player to defend? Who do you just kind of feel like did a good job defending you?
Oh, man. First off,
anyone stand out?
In the NFL, I mean, it's kind of how you feel that day. When I'm not feeling good, I see this with a lot of players. That's why you see some guys 12 tackles one game, the next game they're unheard of, or they're just getting burned down the field.
Right.
The NFL is hard to sustain that high level of play week in and week out because you're getting banged up.
Yeah,
you're getting hit. You don't know if someone is limping, if their knees hurting, if they got a quad contusion, if their shoulder's out of place. And that's why sometimes you see some guys absolutely fail some weeks in the athletic world because they're beat up and you're like, what's wrong with that guy? And then the next week, they're feeling better and boom, everything's clicking, their body's totally activated and you can't get behind that defender. Or you see that wide receiver making plays 200 yards that game. Sometimes you see a guy 200 yards and the next week 10 yards.
Yeah.
So I would say that has to do with a lot about how you're feeling yourself personally. When you're feeling like a guy like myself, when I'm on top of the game, I don't think anyone can cover me out there out on the field. But when I'm feeling beat down a little bit, I mean, I feel like anyone can cover me, even a freaking defensive end. I've been covered by defensive ends before in my career. And then I have had a defensive end try to cover me. And when I'm feeling good, I blow by them by 6 yards. So it's all about how you're feeling in the NFL. And you can get banged up so easily, even at practice the week, week up going to the game.
Interesting. Noah, what anything you want to bring awareness to, or anything that you want the audience to know about that's going on in your world? Just want to give you a minute for that.
I think first of all, thank you for having me. This is an incredible group of people to be sitting with. It's great to hear Gronk talk about his personal brand and being an athlete. For what I do, going out multiple nights a week, having to host people, being, all over the country, Las Vegas, New York, Miami, out till 2 a.m., up at 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 7
Maniac.
It's a grind.
It's a different type of athlete.
A grind, yes.
People ask me,
doubt.
hey, you're almost 50. How do you go out so often? How do you fly all over? And I say, just like how does a marathon runner run a marathon? I train my body to be able to, go out late and wake up early. I love saying it's not about who's out the latest, it's about who's up the earliest. And I'm sure with the athletes, it's the same way, right? It's not about who can, cover the most every day, but who gets up that next morning and gets out there early. And, I'm also a big proponent of paying real attention to my personal brand. I have my brand as the CEO of a company, and I have my personal brand. I think social media is very important for that. Everybody, feels like they know you from what they see online. So I do think, Gronk, like putting a little more attention into what you're putting out there, especially now that you're not on the field. The less I go out, the more I need to, do things on social to stay in touch and let people stay in touch with me. I think it's really important.
Yeah, I think the attention can be deployed to different things, right? Like when you think about, Gronk, you think back to being 22, or no, you think about your earliest days, like the things you cared about in the club in your 20s, or the things you thought about your rookie year, you didn't know as much, things change. A lot of people are like, Gary, I don't want to have a personal brand. I'm like, and then you're going to be 65 and you're going to care about a nonprofit. You're going to care about a political issue. You're going to care about curing a disease that God forbid, your child got. You're going to care about something as a human. And you're going to wake up, and it'd be nice to have 1 million people be able to be aware of something you care about. Everyone thinks about it as a sellout or a try-hard or this is super omni. Like, got it?
Good point.
Like, right? Like,
Good point, brother.
I'm super empathetic to where you're at. But again, just like today, you're thinking about totally different things. When you're 70, you're going to be thinking about totally different. Please.
Excuse me, I'm 70.
Are you?
Yeah.
You look
Really?
great, brother.
Yeah, you
I
do look
wouldn't
great.
have go there.
No, I am. I'm proud to say I'm 70.
You should be.
Yeah, and I'll tell you
I
something.
can't wait to be fucking 70 and
Well, we'll slow
razzle
down.
these
You're
kids.
in a rush there, right?
No, I'm not in a rush.
I'm half
But
your
I'll-
age. I'm
wouldn't
35.
Mind, all right, I wouldn't mind being 35.
Yeah, respect.
Having it all over
being
again.
Of course.
35
But
again,
you know,
too.
wisdom comes from experience. Experience comes from banging your head against it.
100%.
You know, and there's a certain joy. I share with you this.
Please.
In the end, I worked much harder when I was younger, but I have much more fun today. I do because the joy is in figuring it out. And one of the things I've learned is the core of everything that we're talking about is tell yourself the truth, actually figure out what matters, and then no bullshit, get it done. And that's sort of the way I approach all of this and think about it.
I love that. You know, actually, here's a fun one, especially for you, Ron. What do you think I think about this a lot, even at 48, because I was in the game so early and I had so much success this is back to being like an athlete a little bit, I've always thought. I had so much success in my early 20s.
I was public at 27.
Yeah, so
I
I know this about you, so I think this is going to work for you. What do you think, with all that success,
Yes.
and when you're 27, you have that level of success, not that you have to be high on your own supply, but you definitely have confidence. You're like, fuck, I know what I'm doing.
But you know-
let me just get to I apologize. I want to get to this.
Get it out.
What do you think today you think that young you had most wrong? What back to experience and wisdom. What do you think you personally most learned? Because again, back to all four of us, and I think I want everybody to hear this. All four of us also were naturally gifted in some ways and then put in the work to maximize those gifts. When you do that, something that comes along is you have confidence. You have confidence that you're good at certain things, and what that can do is hide a vulnerability that you later find out through. Let me give you mine. Mine was, I didn't realize that not being candorous with my employees I used to think of it as I was really nice, but in hindsight, it left a lot on the table both for them and me and the company. And I've gotten much better in my mid-40s. This is a new phenomenon for me. I'm much more, as GaryVee, the public figure, it's my biggest strength. I fucking shoot it. But with my employees, if I care about them, I struggle telling them they sucked because I hate fear. And so I really learned that lesson. What do you think your biggest lesson was in your incredible career? And sitting here at 70 saying, okay, my 20s and 30s, I really thought this, and in hindsight, it was actually this.
Trust myself. Trust my inclinations. So often when you're young, you second guess yourself. You don't know. You obsess about it. And as you
Overthinking.
overthinking.
Dying on someone else's sword, right? Taking someone's advice.
Understand, listen, I've been in this battle for 50 years. I'm going to keep going as long as I'm healthy.
Yeah.
And things are going to work out. They're not going to be. They're not going to fail us.
Gotcha.
And I think the other thing I would just offer up is strength comes from humility.
100%.
Right? This whole world in which it's pounding my chest, bullshit. It's
Nobody
actually
gives a
those
shit.
people that are strong and competent and good actually know it and have the ability to be quiet and soft and let their work show.
And really own it. Accountability is so attractive.
Absolutely.
Like,
It really
Gronk,
is.
what about for you? You're a young dude, so young still, but like, anything stand out? I mean, obviously so much of your career was playing professional sports, but you've done a lot of business. You've been very entrepreneurial, back to your brothers and all that stuff. Anything let's use business or like, marketing or business. Anything stand out so far of like a learned thing?
Yes, I like what you said, Ron. You got to trust your gut. You got to trust your instinct. There's some businesses, there's some endorsement deals I've taken where I just went to grab the money, but really deep down I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm doing it because my agent is not forcing me to do it, but encouraging me, and not forcing, but very encouraging me because they want
pushing you in the direction of
deeply
doing a
pushing me.
Tide ad.
And really, I like Tide. Tide was cool. I'm not with Tide anymore, but I like doing the Tide commercials.
Tide, if you're listening, we're interested.
But just deep down,
hold on.
just doing things.
Hold on, I don't know if we know this.
Yes.
Is it
what do we
someone's
got
birthday?
here? Yes, it is.
Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh.
Let's sing it.
There it is.
Happy birthday! Look at this cake! Look at this cake! Happy birthday, dear Grom!
Go Jets! I can't believe I would ever say that. I did not mean that. I was just saying it says Go Jets.
This is the best cake.
I don't know if I can even take a bite.
It's bad.
It says Go Jets on it. I don't know if I
if
can
you don't
take a
blow out
bite.
the candles, it's 30 years of bad luck.
All right, I can blow out the candles. Man, incredible. Thank you, guys.
Right. Good work,
I
team.
love this
Thank you.
office. I love this office.
You want to work out of here?
I need a job here. Can I get a desk over there?
100%.
There's no room in this office.
Yeah, there is no room.
We're good. We're good. Enjoy. Thank you. Go Jets cake here. I'm very happy about this. It's the best birthday cake ever made. Well,
does smell delicious.
I really like this combo.
Birthday.
I like this combo, brother, of going for the dollars, like not feeling it in your stomach. It's a really interesting one for all four of us. Like, it's funny that this is a topic. I've said to many friends over dinner, in couples dinners, we get to hang out a lot. Not dying on your own sword is the worst. Nothing. When you lose and you decided, you made the decisions, you tried to figure it out, you can live with that. You fucking live with it. Mm-hmm. Man, when you take someone else's point of view because you didn't have the confidence in your intuition, and then it doesn't work out, you're dead. Mm-hmm. You're like, fuck this shit. I think it's a really interesting topic. Noah?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all share the same philosophy of you can't just do things for the money. You have to do things that you love. I can't tell you, how many times we've been tempted to open a place in a certain location because the deal was so good, even though in our gut we knew it wasn't the right place or wasn't the right product. The other thing I would say is just looking back, like 48-year-old Noah wishes I told 35-year-old Noah to balance things out a little bit better. I was so gun-ho every night that this had to be the best weekend, this had to be the biggest party, we had to have the biggest opening, that I didn't balance, when I should have.
No, you were a crazy mother effer, I bet, back in the day.
You can
just listen to you say that.
You can curse on this show.
I totally understand because
I had to run.
I lived the same way at one time, man. I wish I could say no. If I could go back, I would have said no to about half of the things that I did.
Yeah.
And you still got the rest of your lives to actually live.
But
that.
it's not
That's the key.
It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, and pacing yourself, not feeling like you got to get it all in today, taking care of yourself. Personally, if I had taken better care of myself when I was in my 30s, I'd be able to do more of what I like to do now when I'm going into my 50s. So just that balance, finding, for me, I found a great woman.
I'll get a little philosophical for an old man. Something I learned watching my parents die. The key to life is that there is a judgment day. And if you don't die of a tragic illness, you're going to have a judgment day. And the time to have that judgment day wasn't like my parents in the 9th inning with 2 outs on their deathbed. The time to have that judgment day is when you're 70, when you're 48, when you're 35, and you still got an opportunity to figure out what it is you're going to respect.
I agree.
On your deathbed.
I agree.
Wow.
I think about that a lot, brother.
Well
it's
said.
funny. As someone
what your
who
legacy
equally
is going to be.
it's funny. As someone go ahead.
What you're going to respect.
Yeah.
Because what ultimately matters is not what the world says, not how much money you have, not how much they love you, not how well your business did, but what you think of yourself.
100%. It's the biggest opportunity for happiness. Playing, I say it all the time, like when you play within your own cocoon, it's so fun. Because the reality is that, first of all, here's an important part. Let's get philosophical. Nobody knows you. Even the people that are closest to you, parents, spouses, siblings, deep down, we sit here as 4 men right now, we know there are things that not one human on earth knows about us fully.
Yes.
Definitely not experiences. There's lots of those for sure with this crew. But 2, just even actual things. And that gets to the point of most people live their life based on other people's judgments.
Yes.
When at the end of the I couldn't be a bigger buyer of this topic.
Yeah, and I'll share with you something else. 25 years after we're gone, Nobody's going to give a shit.
25 hours.
It literally.
By the way, there's
right.
by the way,
25 days.
family, yes. But there's some pretty
my kids, yes.
Listen, all four of us in different ways have plenty of people that know of us, think of us. I'd like to say admire us. There's a lot of love. By the way, this hit me super hard.
Yes.
When Prince died. I remember it very vividly. Prince passes away. 24 hours of incredible outpour, but the world got so fast, right? Like I just, back in the day, I'm gonna go Lucille Ball. I'm gonna go back when I was a kid growing up. The world was slower. You'd get a week, 2 weeks, tributes. I remember the Michael Landon, right, from Little House on the Prairie. That was like 2-week media cycle. Now,
Bonanza.
right?
That's really
right.
Yeah.
Now, the biggest people on earth, 24 hours. And like I said, forget about 25 hours.
You're right.
And it's real, and that's great. And that's okay. And to your point, that should make everyone excited because it should liberate them from overvaluing other people's opinions. And we all do it. We all do it. I have no judgment towards anybody else. Who are we? It's back to your point, brother. I'm a big buyer of a lot of stuff coming out of your mouth. I think humility is the unlock to all happiness. Yes. If you're humble enough to know that you mean fucking nothing, it actually makes trying to be something incredibly fun instead of stressful.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
I
final.
can tell
Please.
you love what you're doing, Gary. I could tell, man.
Listen, we've gotten to know each other serendipitously recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got very lucky. I love people. And I've come to realize, my God, people don't feel that way. Like, people really struggle with people because they themselves are insecure, and so other people affect them. So much of our issues politically, socially, and just like, I don't know, I got so fortunate. Like, I'm being serious about this.
Yeah.
I really like people. Like, in like a weird, like I see people loving dogs like this. I know you love your dog a lot.
I love
like,
my dog.
Like, I actually talk about this a lot. We always joke, like I always make this joke that's a little tongue in cheek, like I don't like dogs. And the point I'm trying to make is I wish people liked each other the way they like animals. Yeah, I do like it, but I like life because I like people. I like all people. I like being out and about, but not like at the club, and that's fun too, but like even at the airport, like being in line at some supermarket, like watching what people, this is why I like being a marketer. I like how people think. Why did they grab that cantaloupe? Why did they go to that restaurant? Are they wearing that jacket? Like my why, and coming from like a good place instead of like, there's so much, insecurity in the world. Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody, we are going to Fanatics Live right now. Dustin, I'm gonna shut all these down. Get over here. I'm shutting all of your chats down. Everybody, I'm out of here. I'm out of here TikTok. I'm out of here YouTube. I'm out of here Twitch. Everybody is going to VeeFriends.com/live. Can everyone please click that right now? VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com/live. Can everybody leave that comment so people know where to go? VeeFriends.com/live. VeeFriends.com/live. Can the community push everyone? Everybody international, you watch on desktop. US, download the app. I'm heading over there now. Let's see what's going on here. VeeFriends Live, thank you. No thought, you didn't miss me. Go over to VeeFriends.com/live. I'm going over there right now. No, VeeFriends, VeeFriends.com/live. Kathy, not that. And text me if you need me, 212-931-5731. VeeFriends.com/live. All right, just like I have right above there. TikTok, get over there. We're closing out. I'll see you over there.
You just waiting for the live, right? Head over to VeeFriends.com/live. It will open either a desktop version or your app. And I was gonna Go to VeeFriends.com/live.
Right here.
I know, but some people can't see it for some reason. That's why I got this bad boy.
Plug my platform.
Good.
Very excited to meet you guys. This is
this is
very,
great, man.
Very cool
I feel
conversation.
like we definitely had to meet each other
We've
before.
Had a couple shots.
Have we had?
We've had a couple of
But
shots.
neither
before.
one-
We've had a couple shots
Yeah,
together.
we've had a couple
I knew
shots.
it. We had to some way.
It's not that special. You've had a couple of shots with every
We've been
person
to a couple.
in America.
We've been to a couple of the
But
clubs.
this is nice to meet you in
Yeah, he's the
person
best.
now.
He's the best.
Yes.
You guys should be real friends. Ron, anything? I know you have a great book. Like, anything to talk about?
No, nothing to pump other than to say, life is short. Do things that you respect. Do things that matter to you and make a difference with other people. That's where the joy comes from, whether you're on the field, whether you're in a club, or whether you're feeding them.
It's awesome. Ron?
I mean, we've talked about
Yep.
plenty, but there's something that my girlfriend and I co-founded,
Please.
which is boomerang.com, and it's a online sweepstake platform.
You own Boomerang.com?
Boomerang.com with a V.
Got it, okay.
And we
It's like, how much you
we
pay
have a
for that?
sweepstake going right now, actually, and it's to win 2 tickets to the Olympics in Paris this year. You get your whole round
Nice.
trip paid for, your airfare, your
fun.
hotel, everything. You get a gift certificate to spend as much money as you possibly need when you go over to Paris. So if you go to boomerang.com, you enter there, and it raises a lot of money for charities as well. I started the Gronk Nation Youth Foundation about 10 years ago, and that's the charity that we are raising awareness for through this platform as well. So it's just all good things, man.
Nice.
And all the good comes back when you give out the good to all those that are in need out there.
Boys, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Gary. This is great, man.
The number one most important thing in all of communication, not just marketing, as we sit here today, is your organic social media creative strategy. That all of marketing and everything starts before you spend money on media amplification. It is how you extract consumer insights. It is the most important thing to raise money for your business, to raise money for the PTA, to be elected local mayor, to sell flowers of your flower shop locally. If you want something to happen, the